Good evening, my CMAE family. I was going to call a 10-minute meeting on Wednesday, but Mr. Slattery beat me to it and called a staff meeting, so I didn't want to add to your burden because I don't know about you, but I like to go decompress a little bit before I have to head out to my duty post before, after the staff meeting, so I didn't want to overburden you. So I promise that for our October meeting, we'll try to do some coffee and bagels in the media center or something to try to have a little bit of community amongst us. And I will encourage you at the end, after we've done our 10 minutes, to invite a colleague down to join us for some coffee. All right, so we have been terrible about doing 10-minute meetings in the last couple of years. A lot going on with COVID, and I was just going like gangbusters last year, so I apologize for that, but I will really try to do better to call them more regularly. But for this month, we're going to do it digitally, so don't get mad at me. So here's what's going on for the month of September in the world of CMAE. So September 22nd, which is next Thursday, 5:30 p.m., our CMAE monthly meeting. You are welcome, and you are welcome to bring a non-member with you. And actually, we encourage that because obviously we're trying to build agency, not just within the district, but within our own buildings. And so the best way to do that is to invite a close colleague to come on down and get some free dinner and see what we're all about. And that's at the new CMAE office, which is on Tyvola Road, 810 Tyvola Road, Suite 132. And I can obviously follow that up with the actual address so you can have it. Pretty simple to get through. I just would not recommend taking 485 to get there because the traffic is horrible. The last time I went during rush hour, I snaked up the back roads, up Park Road, and got there around South Boulevard and up that way. So just a little hint. So September 28th is our next school board meeting. This is not an open comment, but on October 12th, we will be having an open comment one, and I will keep you informed if we have a pressing issue that we would like to bring forward to the board. If you've never spoken in front of the school board before, come talk to me. I can certainly give you some encouragement. I've done it a number of times. It's not as intimidating as it thinks. It just, now that we're back in live person, you have to kind of dedicate yourself to being there for a while, depending on what number you are. So, but we do try to storm the docket on days on school board meetings that we have something really important to discuss. So just keep that in mind. All right, so let's get down to the brass tacks of what our September 10-minute meeting was going to be all about, which is bonuses and raises. What? Money? Yeah, let's talk about money. So we all did see, that is, our certified staff did see our pay increases in our last paycheck, I hope. If you did not, go check your pay stub and make sure everything is copacetic. You can figure out what you got by comparing it to your last check in June and seeing the difference and figuring out the math. If something seems amiss, then you need to contact payroll immediately. So last school year, and we will take partial credit for this, STAC was partially responsible for as well, but many of us on STAC were also CMAE, so it is a partnership that really advocates. We advocated to double our bonuses, and so the second half of our bonuses are going to be coming around soon. If you were hired by August 31st, which I believe all my members watching this video were, you're going to receive your bonus payment in September and then one in November in the amount of $1,250. If you were hired after the 31st, which is not any of us, but you definitely have colleagues that you can answer that, you will get the November payment. That is if you're hired between August 31st and before September 30th. November payment. Bonus. Each full-time staff bonus is $1,250. Each part-time staff bonus payment is $625. So that's a fairly nice chunk of change that you will be getting in September and November. Now, raises. We have two raises to talk about, the state raise and the local raise. So at the state level, the General Assembly approved a pay increases for certified staff averaging 4.2% over 2 years, because remember, we work on a biennial budget. So specifics dependent on your educator's years of service. So again, if you want to do the math, go figure it out by looking at your last check versus the check you got in August, right? Also, a 4% raise for non-certified staff. So everybody else, our hourly employees would get a 4% raise. Full salary information is available on the CMS website if you want to go get more information. At the local level, the CMS board approved a 5% increase on your supplements. Okay, so it was not a 5% on that state raise. We have a state rate, and then we have a CMS rate, which is our supplement. We got a 5% increase on that supplement, which is really not a lot of money, but hey, who's going to say no to that? And that is for certified staff only. This is not a 5% raise, as I said, to the entire salary, only to the locally funded portion. The district had advocated for 10%. The Board of County Commissioners said nope. They went and negotiated, and when it came back, it was 5%. The other thing that we had asked for was a $16.50 pay for instructional assistants. So we only have one in our building, but the minimum pay now for our teaching assistants is $16.50, and the BOCC did not grant the full amount of our request of 10% for our certified staff, so we only got 5%. My goodness, I'm sorry. Maxie wanted to chime in on that. She thought we deserved more. Oh, wait, we did. All right, so that's pretty much a 10-minute meeting. I kept it to 7 minutes, so I'm in good shape. Y'all know how to reach me. My personal email is on the board up in the front office, but of course you can use my CMS email. Most of you guys have my phone number, and if you don't, ask another member for my phone number. If you need anything, I'm happy to move things forward directly to our CMA president. You can go through FAC too, but as a CMAE member, you don't necessarily have to always go through FAC. You can come directly to me, and I can move things forward for you. But our CMAE officers, Amanda Thompson Rice is our president. She was actually in our building today, and took a few shots of of my air conditioning while she was here. Ray Legrand at Olympic High School is our vice president. Erlene is our treasurer. Of course, she's been around forever. And then Erin is our secretary, Erin DeMont. I hope that you will join us next Thursday. Again, reach out to me if you need the address again. Be glad to give that to you. It's just a great way to meet other meetings and meet other members, at the meeting, and get a free dinner while you're at it. All right. So anything you need to let me know, and then I will send you guys out a date when I figure out how not to plan my meetings so they interfere with Slattery's meetings. So, all right. Any questions, y'all know how to get me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.